Hi, I'm Samanjoy Mukherjee, Senior Interventional Cardiologist at PSRI Hospital. What I want to tell you today that our life expectancy has increased over the years, and we should actually thank the medical science for that. But it needs to be a cumulative effort of both the doctors as well as the patients to sustain this. What I see most importantly is that today, because of our peer pressures, our lifestyles have changed drastically, and all of us are suffering from almost the same issues. Even being a doctor, I also suffer from probably the same as a common man. There is lack of sleep, and our eating habits have changed drastically. We're not having food at the right time, we're not eating the right things that we should, and that has led to an increased number of cases of hypertension, coronary artery disease, stroke. Although the life expectancy has increased through medicines, but we can always prevent ourselves from having these medicines if we take care of ourselves. It's very important for us to concentrate on our lifestyle. So we should have adequate sleep. Yes, we all have stress in our lives. We should know how to tackle stress, very importantly. And at the same time, we should always have our tests done to see where we stand once we are 40 plus. Now, it's very important that you understand that it's only about 35% is in our hands regarding food. The rest of the 65% of the things are within us. And it's a hereditary problem. As Indians we face, or rather I would say the subcontinent, we have an increased incidence of heart disease or cardiovascular disease, and it can be taken care of by modifying this 35%. There are certain things which are not in our hands, we should concentrate on that, but what is in our hands, we should. So I request all the young people from refrain from smoking. Smoking is one of the disastrous things that have actually crept into our society. And apart from that, have adequate sleep, eat in moderation. Every food is good in moderation. If you have excess of sweets, you have excess of fat, you have excess of meat, nothing is going to be helpful. They're not good. So have things in moderation. In moderation, every food is good. At times, people actually become dependent on alcohol or smoking. This is something which we should always take care of. And even alcohol, red wine especially, is good if it is consumed in small quantities. But it's very difficult to make people understand that. And they get into a habit, and there is no end to the amount of consumption, which actually becomes a poison. So anything which is tonic, which is a tonic in small quantity, becomes a poison in a large quantity. So I request all the youngsters to have a healthy lifestyle. You should exercise every day, if not every day, at least 2 to 3 times a week. Keep yourself fit. Check that your body weight doesn't increase. Eat in moderation. Don't go for food supplements and this and that. There are a lot of things that come in the advertisements. So you should always have pure, good homemade food and have a good sleep, and don't get dependent on alcohol. Yes, on the weekends you can cheat, you can enjoy yourselves, but that too in moderation. Thank you very much.